Hello everyone and welcome back to Revival Tournaments. This is a special episode of DPP Revival Invitational Round 1, double header again. But this is the first time I have ever recorded in my new house. As some of you know, I had been hit by a tornado about 3 months ago, and I decided to take the opportunity, since there was some damage on my old apartment, to buy a house. So I just finished moving in and everything, and I'm testing the acoustics this one, so if it sounds a little different, I'm sorry. Anyways, we're gonna hop right into it. The name cut off is Pkel Sweetie for You, an SPL level player for SV as well as other metas. Really cool guy, really cool builds. On the other side we've got Skyrio and Prison. I think a reference to being banned from Smogon. Will be freed in October, but able to play in this invitational, and we're gonna hop right into it. Let's get it going. We got Zapdos versus Gliscor. Gliscor, not a common lead, but definitely not that uncommon. Gets bashed by Hidden Power Grass. No leftovers is interesting. We're gonna see Latias come in on a Thunderbolt. Nice play from Pkel already, but Skyrio got those rocks down. Huge Thunderbolt on the Empoleon coming in. That is massive. And actually, Skyrio does scout the potential Custap, which it was. Goes for a safe Earthquake, but Zapdos comes in. We're going to see Zapdos get a nice critical hit Thunderbolt. Latias barely holding on there. Empoleon is going to come in as a sack. And it looks like Breloom is going to Mach Punch. There it is. Down Latias goes 5-5. Heatran is in. And actually, Pkel just goes for the Mach Punch, lets the Breloom go. Are we going to see, like... Okay, here's a Gengar. Gengar does look kind of threatening into all of this, although the Metagross is likely to be Spadef. But it's a Life Orb Gengar. You can see Zapdos coming on a Meteor Mash. Meteor Mash misses. That's actually huge for Pkel. We're going to see Roost. I don't know about that Protect. Because, like, the Zapdos is almost guaranteed to click Roost there. Maybe a Boom now. Maybe Metagross was clicking Protect to try and bait Gengar back in on the Boom. I don't know. Scarf Jirachee clicking Iron Head. Looks like Scarf at least. Maybe it's a... It's not Life Orb Flygon, so... And it's switching out of Gyarados, so yeah. Here's the sub. Thunder Punch Jirachee, and it's faster, but Gliscor can come in, and you kind of gotta click Thunder Punch, yeah, because if you over predict, then yeah. U-turn on the Gengar, but Gengar actually looks incredible now. If that's not a Scarf Heatran, and it's not, it's leftovers. I guess we already knew that too. Protect on the Focus Blast miss. The next one's gonna hit. Yeah. That's just the law of big numbers, or small numbers, I guess. Gyarados comes in. Gengar should kill with Shadow Ball. Yeah. It looks like Skyrio is going to lose game 1. Pkel Sweetie for You. Will take down the Gliscor with that Shadow Ball. Gengar came in clutch there, and Pkel just had the right tools to make sure that Skyrio couldn't get anything going. Yeah. I think both played pretty well, though, so that was good. Also, if Ironhead had flinched the Flygon, it did like... Let's hop back up there really fast. Really fast, I promise. It did 46%. I mean, yeah. If the Jirachee Ironhead had gone through, that would have been massive. But instead, Jirachee died, and yeah, Pkel takes game 1. Let's hop into game 2. Game 2, here we go. We've got Azelf versus Infernape. Probably going to see rocks into U-turn, yeah. Ooh, is that banned? Probably not banned. Azelf is really like... Yeah. Nice T-Tar. Sand going up actually kills the Azelf. Oh. Life? That thing was tech to live Life Orb. Wow. Gets a nice pursuit off. I guess Flygon trying to scout for Custap again. And, yeah, big chip on the Flygon, the Life Orb Flygon, so it's actually going to be sacked off because the Scizor does not want to stay on Infernape. And Heatran on the Infernape is very telegraphed scarf, looking like, at least. No leftovers seems to imply it as well. Here's the Rotom. Nice. Pkel's team is already quite chipped down. Shadow Ball? No, Sunny Day. Okay, no more sand. There's a Thunderbolt on the Infernape. Great read from Pkel. But Latias does look like incredible now, especially if it's like HP Fire Latias, but it's probably not going to be. There is the Draco Meteor. It's gonna click it again. I guess trying to see if the Scizor was gonna Pursuit or something like that, but instead Bug Bite kills. Bug Bite's gonna do 20%. Okay, wait, Gyarados might do it here. Yeah, Bullet Punch is not gonna do enough. Oh, second DD too. Holy moly. You gotta go for the next Bullet Punch. Come on. Tough. Oh, it lives? Okay, Gyarados is down. Huge threat gone. Nice Sun. The Sun saved it there. Overheat. On the Bronzong. Trick Room. Hold on. Wait, Bronzong might do it. Yeah, Earthquake on the Infernape, dead. Earthquake's gonna kill Heatran. Wow, Bronzong, look at him go. That's crazy. Well played from Skyrio, getting the Trick Room Bronzong in to just take that sweep. Crazy stuff. Okay, the people love a Game 3, and that's what we've got here. Here we go. Alright, Skarmory versus Jirachee. Gets the Trick Choice Scarf on the Skarmory, setting it up for failure later. Are we going to see a Spinner? I was expecting maybe a Starmie, but no, we got Nidoqueen. Nidoqueen's going to get a Toxic Spike. No. Actually, just goes for Flamethrower, gets a burn on Swampert. Tough. I was about to say, that's not leftover Swampert. It's fast and 39%. 39% is about right. Maybe it's Choice Band. I was thinking maybe Choice Band Swampert, but it probably is. Look how much damage it's doing to Bronzong while burned. Both of the hazards go up for Skyrio. I was about to say, there's definitely a Latias on Skyrio's team. Skyrio just wanted to use the Swampert as fodder to get the hazards up. And now Skarmory is going to come in, take the Thunder Wave. It's not like it could use the Choice Scarf anyways, really. And Clefable is going to come in. Hazards go up for Pkel. And we're going to see Swampert go down, be sacked off to the Clefable. And here is Dragonite. Superpower? No, Outrage. Bronzong is going to be sacked off. Here's the Latias. Dragonite lives! Goodbye, Latias! Ho ho ho! Teched! That's crazy. And here's Jirachee to take the Iron Head down, but maybe a misplay from Skyrio. Jirachee would have probably been a better switch in. And it's going to go down to the Fire Blast Heatran, potentially Scarf there. Third Spike potentially from Skarmory here. No, Brave Bird. Crit! Oh! Okay, well, it shouldn't matter too much. I think the Clefable can just... Oh, is it Wish Protect? It's going to be Wish Protect. Okay. Okay, hold on. Clefable's going to get back into a comfortable range. Yep, it's Wish. There is the trick. Got to be careful about the Nidoqueen Black Sludge, though. Yeah, nice swap. Nidoqueen is in. The Heatran was Scarf, though, so we're going to see what it clicks here. It clicks Fire Blast. And, question is if it does anything to Clefable, and it sure doesn't. This still is good, though. It gives you a nice, hidden power. I don't know what hidden power was for. Yeah, you really need the Nidoqueen to come in on the spikes and the rocks again. Skyrio not risking a potential trick. Okay, Nidoqueen's at 42%. Nice double back to Rotom. Protect on the trick. Skyrio at some point might try and go for not switching to Nidoqueen. Probably the next time it happens, if I had to guess. Because Nidoqueen is taking about 10% every time it comes in. With the protect and whatnot. But Pkel is making these doubles back. I'm expecting Skyrio to stay in this one. No! Doesn't risk it. That's fun. Okay. Alright, well, if Nidoqueen can't switch out again. Yeah. Down Nidoqueen goes. The trick is a lot safer now. From the Rotom. There is the Thunder Wave. That is Gliscor. Takes a meaty Shadow Ball. Does it have a move? Yeah, it probably has like an Ice Fang or some shit. Actually goes for Roost. Boom. Yeah, nice. Clefable's gonna go down to the Heatran. Oh man. For Skyrio, that is a Suicune on the Gliscor. I don't think that the Gliscor can win that. Yeah, there's the Ice Beam and down it goes. Yeah, well played by Pkel. That could have been easily lost. Honestly, really well played from Skyrio. Just, I guess, couldn't pull the trigger on, you know, potentially losing to the Rotom staying in. Really interesting team from Skyrio too. Really well played. But yeah, no, Pkel will move on to round 2 winners, and Skyrio will be battling for a spot in the losers bracket. So we'll check in with them later, and I will see you guys in part 2. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to part 2. It is my honor and privilege to narrate a game played by the venerable BKC. He'll be playing TyCarter. You guys know TyCarter. He's the guy who does like literally everything for this channel. Kind of crazy. Shout out TyCarter. Well, him and Wild Rumpus. But anyways, let's hop into the game. I'm excited to see what BKC has cooked up for this. More than likely, he's going to be reusing a little bit. But Dragonite lead on the Zapdos. Hidden Power Ice. Not very effective against Heatran. And ooh, Heatran stops the Stealth Rock from Blissey. Nice stuff. Seismic Toss on the Breloom. Yeah. Gotta be careful. Here's the Focus Punch. Big crit. Big crit. Breloom might just Seed Bomb here, yeah. No, never mind. Goes to Infernape. And it is a Protect Jirachee. Starmie is in. Overheat misses. That's tough. That is tough. Here is Tyranitar, though, on the Rapid Spin. And probably clicking Crunch or Protect. So, Crunch? Yeah. Starmie gets out of there. Ooh. Ooh. Fire Blast Tyranitar. It's a fast Tyranitar. Faster than the Breloom, and down Breloom goes. That is really tough for TyCarter. Breloom is such a pivotal part of that core. And BKC can't seem to hit a fire move, except for the one that hit Breloom, so that part is at least good for TyCarter, but Dragonite comes in and is going to click Fire Blast. Oh my god. Alright, BKC is just continuing to just slam fire moves. Dragonite seems to be somewhat speedy. Here's a superpower. And it was Life Orb Dragonite, so it is slowly dying in this sand. Heatran comes in on the Zapdos, probably gets the Spike back, or the Stealth Rock back up. Here's a Thunder Wave on the Heatran, very nice. That will limit it just a bit. Also lets Jirachee cheese through it if it so chooses. Zapdos is going to take a Fire Blast. I don't know about that one. BKC goes to Latias. Blissey is kind of really strong. But there's the trick. Yep. That is the trick with the Blissey matchup. Is give it a Scarf. It's going to come in. It's going to get it's going to get the Stealth Rock off. That's actually really huge. Dragonite will be very, very low, if not dead. Jirachee is sacked off to Spore. Focus Punch. I mean, that's still going to do a significant amount to Zapdos. Well, 33%. Zapdos is going to be able to roost up here. Does Seed Bomb kill with the loss of flying typing? Probably not. No, not even close. Oh, but a crit superpower will. Damn. TyCarter is losing Pokemon left and right. And they're very important Pokemon. Breloom's going to get the heck out of there. Psychic. On the Tar. And yeah, TyCarter can't risk a pursuit, so Crunch is going to kill. But the Rapid Spin went off. And TyCarter's going to have to hope that Gliscor... Gliscor Jirachee. No, it's just Gliscor. It's just Gliscor. He's going to have to hope that Gliscor does it. Because Jirachee is sleeping and Blissey is scarfed. That Crunch defense drop is actually huge. It lets BKC keep the Gliscor low. So we're probably going to have to see Blissey come in. Draco Meteor dodge. That is the like 4th attack that BKC has clicked that has been a miss. And BKC calls out the switch and Gliscor is gone. I mean, that's that, I think. Yeah, you can just spam close combat with the Infernape. Down Blissey goes, and it was probably over anyways. I assume maybe like Infernape has ice, hidden power ice, or I mean, like there's just so many ways for BKC to eventually brute force through the Gliscor, including the Jirachee, or sorry, the Latias. But yeah, BKC once again putting on a masterclass. 5 missed attacks or whatever, and still wins. So pretty handily. Got a little bit of luck, the critical hit or whatever, but not really. Not 5 missed attacks versus 1 critical hit. I think he did pretty well. I'm excited to see game 2. Let's go. Breloom versus Tyranitar. Maybe the worst lead matchup ever. But Gliscor. This is the 3rd Gliscor we've seen in this doubleheader, and I am surprised a little bit because I'm not used to that. Lead Sash Breloom gets a Spore off on the opposing Breloom. Here's Gyarados. Dragon Dance on the Gyarados. It can be faster than Magneton, but I guess it's not. Metagross comes in. As an ADV head, that's surprising as heck, but Stealth Rock goes down. Here's the Gyarados again. Click Earthquake if real. Oh wait, never mind. I lost super hard. I guess Waterfall makes more sense. I mean, you're just gonna take the damage. Anyways, Latias is in. Gonna click Recover on the Ice Fang. Gyarados is slowly dying. I'm wondering if it's like Wakan or something like that. Dragon Dance. Second DD would be really bad if the Latias doesn't have like Thunder Wave. No, just Reflect. Well, it probably does have Thunder Wave, but it's probably still worried about like Lum. Dragon Pulse. That Dragon Pulse is huge. That puts Gyarados really low. Oh, Ice Fang miss. I don't think it mattered unless it crit. But it puts Gyarados into dying to Sandstorm range. So there's a big freeze on Latias. If Gyarados is rest here, like rest Lum, TyCarter would win the game. But instead, no. Gyarados goes down. Latias is at 10%. And Infernape, I guess it is a bulky Latias, so it might not be max speed, and the Infernape gets the kill. But Scizor looks massive for BKC and for TyCarter. Well, a little less so because of the Magneton takes down the Breloom. Maybe it is Scarf Infernape, because it came in on the Magneton. That is almost certainly Scarf. Nope, it's not. It's not. Okay, Breloom is going to come in on another Fire Blast. The first one did 49% to Gliscor. Crazy. There's the Magneton with the Scarf. Latias actually comes in. Gotta be careful of the Scizor. Nice double back, but actually no. BKC stays in with the Magneton. Goodbye, Scizor. Tries to get a Bullet Punch off. Wouldn't do much anyways. And yeah, I guess. I was gonna say that something has to take a Thunderbolt, but Fernape's gonna take down the Gliscor. We're gonna see the Magneton come back in. No, actually Tyranitar. Interesting. Is it a Scarftar? It looking like a Scarftar. There is Latias. Hidden Power Fire? No. BKC is just letting the Tyranitar go because the Magneton wins. Scizor gets crit. That's tough. Here's the Scarftar back in though. Wow, the Thunderbolt does nothing. It's so crazy. Wait. Latias was faster. Thunderbolt, Para. Didn't matter. Down the tar goes. Here's Scizor. Still did 24% to Infernape. Was TyCarter supposed to let the Metagross go? Because the Magneton wins now, no? What's the Latias at? 38%? I don't know about this game plan. Yep, crit. Alright. I guess it would have been fine. But a timely crit seals the game. Yeah, I guess. Well, yeah, I guess. Okay, yeah, fair enough. I was thinking about it. I forgot that I thought the Thunderbolt earlier against the Metagross did 50%. But I guess it did only about 40 something, 44, yeah, 42, I think maybe, 43, something like that. Okay, well, that's a tough one for Ty. He dodged a lot of attacks though, and got a bit of luck, but yeah, it was a good attempt from TyCarter, but again, like, it's BKC playing against. It's tough. It's tough mentally. It's tough physically. You know, it's tough to prep. But yeah, excellent games. I was excited to see them, and I look forward to getting into round 2. I hope you guys are too. Catch you later. Thanks for watching. This has been Gold Mason, and I will see you next time on another DPP Revival Invitational set.